Hi, welcome back, it's Susan. I've made this beautiful card today and I've used the mini tag die set, which includes all the sentiments. You get 22 dies in the set, and I've used the happy birthday with that tag and this special friend from me to you, just for you, with love, love for you, sending love, and of course the embossed hearts. Now I've used this embossing folder just to emboss a portion of my panel, and this is from Card Making Magic. It is a very old one, but is so lovely, and I've not used it for such a long time, so I thought I'd give that a whirl today. The tag die set is £5.75, free P&P, and you know it's Craftaddictionuk. My coupon code susan5 for an extra 5% off your order. So my plan is to start. I've cut some bits and pieces out and I'll show you those in a second. With my panel, the base part, I want to add some lines just using my scoreboard. So getting a ball tool, every 1/4 of an inch, I'm going to draw a line just up to that embossed area, but realising I've not done it on the right side, so I'm going to flip my card over and do it a 1/4 of an inch all the way along. And because my panel is 5.5 inches, I know that my increments are going to be perfect. So just meeting that embossed part. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to put that lace die on the top. So going over the one that I did before, and that's done. So that's the look I'm going for. Now I did toy with not having anything at the bottom, but I thought I'd do the embossed lines. So that's the lace die that I've cut out. I used it a few tutorials ago, and I've also cut out some flowers. Now this is the first time I have used this set, so I was really pleased how they cut out. They're gorgeous, and this set is a Spellbinders Vivid Bloom set. So what I'm going to do, my plan is just to use one colour to colour some of these elements with. So I'm bringing my mat in. And then I've chosen Rich Razzleberry, which is quite a strong colour. I'm going to give it a spritz of water. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it with my finger. So just dabbing with the flat of my finger onto that petal. And these flowers, you build them up in stages. That's enough for that one. I'm going to do the finger technique onto this one as well. Nothing hard about it. If you don't mind getting some ink on your finger, you're absolutely fine, unless you want to put a glove on, of course. Now just thinking what I'm going to do with this one. So I'm going to use my finger on that top layer. And I'm only doing one colour. So this rich razzleberry, I'm going to use it 2 ways. So I'm going to get it open, use my small brayer, and then just brayer it on to these other pieces. And as you can see, it gives a deeper colour. So although I've only used 1 ink, it's going to look like I've used more. It's going to make it look dimensional. So I'm going to just wipe my fingers before I go any further with that being such a strong colour. So I'm going to get all the little pieces and start building these flowers up. So that goes on top of that one. And I'm just using my glue. Sometimes with the precision glue press, I've not put the lid on, I've left it in my craft room just in its holder, and sometimes you do get a little skin on the bottom. Not a problem, it soon pokes off. So I'm lining that up, and I still wanted some of those whites to show through, and that is the stem for it. And I'm leaving the stems white. The leaves and the stems are going to be white. Then the centre is the one that I use the brayer on, which is going to be deeper colour. I'm going to pop that in its position. And I think that looks really effective and with hardly any effort at all. So I'm going to do what I'm going to call a blackberry, because to me it is a blackberry. Now, as you can see, I was going to put the glue on the back, but decided I was going to put some glue on my mat and just use my finger to dab the glue on. And placing that on top. And you can see that effect. So I'm going to put the stem on that one as well. I think they really look lovely. So on to my last one. And I'm going to build this one up. Now I'm just thinking, should I have that on a foam pad and raise it, or lie it flat? And I think I'm going to raise it. So getting my foam pad, just putting one in the centre. And popping some glue on the centre piece as well. to place that down. I don't know whether there's a right way or wrong way to put this piece on, but when I get it to a place where I think it looks okay, I'll press it down. So now it's time to bring my card in and arrange it. So I'm going to pop that lace panel down first. As you can see on the back, I just used a piece of scrap. I am being quite mindful of that Razzleberry ink on there. That die was a crocheted lace die. It's a Sizzix one. And it fits absolutely perfect. So I'm going to arrange my composition. Oh, I'm liking that. And once I've got it in the position I want, which is it, then I can start and glue it down. So I'm going to do the leaves first. Just taking one off, because if I take them all off, I know that I'll not arrange it the same again. I've noticed with these dies as well, you've got all these little cutouts in it, so you can shape them. Such an elegant card. And easy. It's easy to do. And it's just that last piece. And then I'm going to tuck my sentiment just under that floral head. Just beautiful. Anyone would be so happy to receive a card like this. Well, I know I would. So I'm going to raise it on some foam tape. Now I know a lot of you have already put your orders in for Craft Addiction UK. Steve has restocked. We're having some more stock in next week as well. So if you did miss out on anything, it is coming back in, but we're keeping a constant stock. So and we're having some new items as well. So keep a lookout for those. It's going to be really exciting. And I hope you use my code Susan5 for your 5% off. I know some of you have said, oh, you forgot. So that's my card. I hope you've liked it. Like and subscribe. I'll put all the information in the description. So just press the more button and everything will be there for you. And I'll see you again very soon. And thanks so much for watching.